turned your whole life upside down. You have no control over any of it. That's what really rips the rug from underneath you. You don't see it coming, and then it just hits you, and everything that you had planned in your life all of a sudden just goes out the window. I'm Nerida Ramsey. I am 41. I was diagnosed at 39 years old with brain tumour. Mum of 4 daughters. I'm married to Peter. We live on the mid-north coast. We have a business in Taree, a cafe. Yeah, we live a pretty busy, full life with family and friends and everything that normal people do. Before I was diagnosed, I was just living my life. We had 2 businesses and I also worked in real estate. When I got sick, all that changed. Our oldest daughter had been doing a Kentucky tour of Europe for 8 weeks. So I went to Newcastle and picked her up from the airport. When I got home, I had a headache. I woke up the next morning, felt fine, went to work. So I was just filling up the cake fridge at the cafe, and the next thing I woke up in the ambulance, and that was the start of my story. It probably didn't really start to hit me until I got into John Christie's rooms and he looked at the scans and started to do an examination, and the size of the tumour was quite large. Brain cancer, you don't hear of it. I didn't know anyone that had it. I certainly didn't think I was going to get it. The impact that it has on a family, they have to pick up the pieces that you have not been able to do. They've taken on everything that you did, and you just have to sit back and watch them struggle.
It was a numb feeling for a while. It was like, is it really happening? I suppose we were in a bit of shock, but it really... hit home when I saw her go to the operating theatre. Didn't know whether I'd see her again. Never saw it coming. You find out your beautiful wife is facing a death sentence. It stripped everything from me. I still struggle now with it.
At the time of treatment, we had a house that was at Minimbar, which is in Nabiac on the mid-north coast. So it's about an hour and a half, depending on traffic, 2 hours maximum from Newcastle. It's not something, if you don't live close to a hospital, you can't do that, travel and do it in one day. You actually have to stay down in Newcastle, which is what I did, and I was very fortunate that there was a room available for me. But it meant that I was away from my family for 6 weeks, which was tough. The Mark Hughes Foundation, they're trying to raise money for another 1 or 2 brain care nurses. I was so fortunate to have that.
Having that person that can follow up those appointments, make sure that they're set, especially when you're not living, only 10 minutes away from a hospital, having everything lined up and able to be done, it's just one less stress on not only Nerida but our family,
It would be amazing, actually, because it's very specialised, brain cancer, and the care of the patient. It's also extremely complex, which is one of our big challenges. And having somebody with that expertise and has the ability to specialise in brain cancer would be enormous benefit, not only to the staff at the Mid-North Coast Cancer Institutes, but also in the community where patients are also supported.
I don't think people understand the impact on it until it happens to you. And to have these care nurses there to help families through this tough time, it takes a weight of pressure off the family. It takes a lot of pressure off the person going through it to have someone there to organise everything for them.
Especially being so far away from a major hospital in a remote or rural location, you don't hear of these things, you don't know. It's that insider knowledge that these nurses have because they're working hand in hand with these specialists every day. 1 in 10 or 2 in 10 people will make it 5 years after they're diagnosed. So if you miss that little opportunity of something, it could make that difference between having 5 years with your family or not. You never know. It could be one of your kids one day. It could be your mum. It could be your sister, your auntie, your next door neighbour. We all need help, and it doesn't matter where you get the help from. We'll take the help. Think of the little kids, the mums, the adults. There's 1,600 people a year that are diagnosed, and we all need someone to be doing this for us. Do it for them. Do it for me. You know, I love my family. I want to see my kids grow up. I would give everything up just to have more time with them. I just want to have as many memories with them. That is what love means to me. I just want to be there for my family, for Pete and for the girls, and be well and be able to enjoy all those special times that, you know, I should be able to, and they should be able to have me.